They were amazing.
Yes, bye, Denise. You were amazing. I appreciate it. I thought it was hilarious that your boys thought that they blew the horn out of your car.
Oh my
And
God.
then
Yeah. Whatever happened with that?
they came up and they're like, "Mom, we blew the horn out of the car." And then 5 minutes later, they beeped it again. They're like, "Never mind." It was so funny.
Yes. They'll be out there
Yes,
tomorrow.
Crossroads. Yes, 4 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm
Mouthy and
pretty sure
I.
that everybody's gonna try to make it a daily basis thing until she
Crack.
comes forward.
Yeah, Mouthy and I are still weird calling her Mouthy. She's my mom. We'll be out there probably closer to 3:30, just so we can get like the line set up for like the caution tape and everything like that.
Right. Bye. The boys are so sweet. Love the sports stories.
I
Awesome.
do have to touch base with your guys' person on the thing that of the person that said that they might be able to help me. I gotta get a hold of them and see if they're still able to or not.
Because we are not afraid to show up alone. We are not afraid of Peggy and her
We
sidekick.
love the loud voice, Crossroads. We love it.
You guys were seriously amazing. But I do have to say, y'all were cracking me up for a minute when y'all couldn't get the when y'all couldn't say what you were trying to say. It was, and then you were like, "No, fuck that. That's too much." You're like,
Yes,
Yes,
"That
yes,
I
is
yes,
way
do.
too much. I couldn't say
Out
it."
there with
yes. Yep.
fireworks. Merch is out there
And
looking for me.
What'd you
but
say, Mouthy?
I have to say that you, Mouthy, you did get like 5 restrictions, so you cannot say. You have to say Peggy. You can't say the other because every time you said the one with the leg, it was
Uh-huh.
it was flagging you for hate
Okay,
speech.
I will just say Peggy. I won't mention Peggy with the leg.
Oh my
So
God, it was
no olive nubs.
the olive nubs. Stop it.
Uh, but did
I
you
was
guys all catch
crying
the
earlier.
part where? Hold on. Did you guys catch the part where Miss Merch was hollering for Brittany? She was trying to find
Oh my
Brittany
God.
too.
Listen, I've been on rabbit holes all week. There's another missing girl. She's been missing for going on 7 years now, and her name is Brittany, and she's from Sturgis, but she's missing too and presumed dead.
Oh,
Yeah, so
So
I've
into
been.
it, I looked at her. I'm like, "Who the heck is Brittany?"
I'm like,
And she
oh
looked at me.
no,
She's like, "Where's Brittany?" I'm like, "Hello, it's Becca." She's like, "Oh
look,
my gosh,
that's how I
oh."
felt when you said Ashley. I didn't realize that you were talking about the Ashley. So when you were saying, I was like, no, it's not. It's not
that's
Ashley.
when
It's
Mouthy
Courtney.
knew we needed to wrap it up,
Yeah, yeah. And I was like,
or
wait,
I
and
was
then you
not making it
what?
home.
That is so funny.
No, I
No,
said we
that
made it.
was
I had
amazing.
left when my son-in-law showed me that it was, well, it said 32, but when we got in the car, it was literally 27 degrees. I couldn't feel my
Yeah.
toes. I'm like, this fat girl needs to sit down and get them icicles that she's calling toes warmed up.
Yep.
Yeah,
Listen,
and
we stopped at
tomorrow
the
I
gas
think
station.
you guys should do it in like sections tomorrow too sometimes. Maybe not
Yeah.
all the time, like do like a whole group all the time sometimes, but do it in sections so you guys can rest your voice and stuff because you know what I'm saying? Like
That's
it
if I
is
have
you
one
guys were
tomorrow.
really doing
We'll
it.
see.
Guess
Right.
what? Hey,
Better gargle some salt
I
water
bet
and
you never guess what I have and that I'm bringing tomorrow.
She got
what's that?
herself a big old speaker and a big old microphone.
I know that's right. They're gonna hate you.
And I have a battery operated
Kathy, if you are wanting to join the protest tomorrow at 4 p.m., there is a Facebook page called Protest for Becca. You join that page. That is the page that Miss Moreland has on her screen. If you join that, then you are able to get all of the information.
Ms. Merch. I want AI to make us a song.
Oh, you want me to make a song? Okay.
Hey,
Make a
Crossroads,
Uh-huh.
why were you asking me if I had a Cash App?
Okay.
Don't say that on here. You're gonna get
an
Oh,
nicked.
ash cap.
Dude, when I said that, one of y'all cackled.
No, I think it's funny that when the police showed up the first time, she was hiding. Old Peggy was hiding behind her little car in the yard, thinking that we couldn't see her, but we could see her.
Right.
Wait, and there's plenty of people that witnessed it because I made sure I pointed it out. But there was either a helicopter, which I don't think it was a helicopter. I think it was a drone that was flying over too.
Yeah, there was like a little blinking light.
That's weird.
Cross,
Yeah, like right
Crossroad,
over the house.
Crossroad. If you do that, I would greatly appreciate that. And then if I don't use it, I will send it back to you.
Listen, yeah, what if it wasn't a drone and it was a UFO? I'm just kidding.
Well, hopefully they're gonna beam me up Scotty to
No, no, no.
Peggy.
If it was a UFO, I'm hoping they came to receive Peggy.
But yeah, no, that's crazy. What, Allie, what? Allie said, oh my God, what? Oh my God, oh my God, what? Get up here, girl.
Hey, you know me.
Hey.
I got accidentally booted myself up. I think I figured out what's going on. I get
Crossroad,
on, I check my like Facebook messengers, and like if I'm gone too long, it kicks me off.
Oh,
So
yep.
um when I got done with doing that, I talked to my husband, and then I jumped on Trust's, and I talked about what we were doing, and they're all for it. A lot of people are for it, just spreading the word. And then I go on to get on back on yours, and this lady pops up that I've never watched, which is Steph's
Yes.
friend. And did you know that Nicole is going after her?
After who?
Steph.
They got into a big argument the other
Yes.
night.
You know what? I'm so exhausted.
But
Do you know that this morning she apologized to me at like 5:30 this morning, 6 o'clock this morning on her live, and then apologized the night before because she was saying that I told her, I said, there's a process to getting in trouble. Criminal case. You in Michigan, you get arraigned, then you have a preliminary hearing, okay, and
Right.
then that's where you either waive it, which you don't ever want to waive it because that's the time where they have to prove the evidence, or if there's not enough evidence. I smell. If there's not enough evidence, then they have to, dismiss it, and then or it gets bound over to circuit court. And she said, no, that's not how it works. It's a grand jury, and I'm like, we have a jury by a trial by jury, but that there's a pre-jury before that. There's discovery, there's preliminary, then there's arraignment, and there could be other ones in between there where they're having meetings.
Right.
However, everybody should know by now through this case that I try to keep the peace. I really do, just because, and that was not me for a long time. Okay, I'm older, I'm much older. My kids are grown. You know, I've learned a lot in my lifetime, and sometimes I can go 0 to 100 really quick. But something has changed in me, and I don't know if it's this case or if it's my life or whatever. But I've kept a neutral head, and she's attacked me on 2 different occasions. I've kept my mouth shut. And then this last time, she literally immediately, when she looked it up on her online, she apologized to me, and that's why what was going on yesterday with you, I think it was yesterday, and her, I didn't stick up for anybody. I was just saying, maybe, we're all going through this roller coaster, blah, blah, blah. Now I take that back. I do. This is not me being venting. It's just, I take that back what I said, because the way she has manipulated people close in this case, the way she's treated people, I mean, I'm just shocked. I'm just shocked the way she talks about people. I don't even care if she's listening, and if she wants to bash me, go ahead and bash me, because all that's going to do is lose you more followers, because everybody that's listening or has listened to you, even just for this case, can see it, hear it, and know it. You're a bully, and it's all about you. It's all
I
about
think
your
there's
power.
one big bully too. So just so you know,
Yes. Well,
it's a
yeah.
male.
Yes, I know. I know who you're talking about too.
To kind of piggyback off that, and I said it earlier. I did give them a lot of credit. Okay. We've talked, and everybody knows how I feel. I don't agree with the way they handle things, right? And we've said that. But tonight, I was happy to see them come in and support. And that was the one thing that I told Dora. Instead of, trying to be against, we should have worked together all along. That's what it was supposed to be all about. I was like, not trying to pit each other against each other. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
no, and
saying?
I wasn't. I didn't even. I was working all weekend. I was just trying to be the peace person here. Lindy, you were right. You both were right. I don't know the whole situation. I don't need to know the whole situation because I've seen her in action just over the past 19, 20 days. And somebody just put, this is how she's been for the past 2, 3 years. That is unacceptable behavior. We are grown adults. This is what
Exactly.
we don't even expect our children to act this way to their peers in school.
Right.
We try to teach.
Yeah.
So we got to stand up. Enough is enough. Everybody has their own right to have an opinion. I'm done. I'm unfollowing her. They are also over there unfollowing her. People are left and right. I mean, until she realizes that this is the thing. How do you beat a bully? Not by your fist. You beat them by their own game. Make them, people have to see who they are,
Or both if you have to.
or both if you have to. But being on the virtual end of things like we are, it's kind of hard to do that, especially when somebody's in a different state. Let
Yeah.
the following prove a point.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
Heather.
yeah, exactly. We have a different motive than she does. Her motive is to be number one. She was brought on this case by Stephanie, and she's country. They brought her on because she wanted to help with the backgrounds, and I just listened to it, and 10 minutes ago, maybe a little bit more longer than that, she was just on there calling her weird.
Allie, you have already done more than she has done. I know who you're talking about. I have followed her. Actually, that's how I found out about this case. But let's just say this. We're not here for clicks and views. We
No,
are out on the ground.
you're right. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Hey, Heather, can I make you laugh?
Don't let her get to
What's
you
up?
because this is a fact. We talked to the Popo in person. They thanked us. They complimented us. I heard a screaming match between her and said Popo. So, I mean, who's doing their job?
They told her she was not replicable. I asked her on her live when they told her
Yes.
that they would not. I asked her specifically in the box on her live why the day that they told her that they would no longer talk to her or work with her. And it was because she never disclosed that she was an influencer. And I mean, if you have that much following and you're doing this, you should be disclosing that. And whether or not it's for the right reason or the wrong reason. Number two, when she was honest with me about that, and I still followed her. It's still after how she treats people. I'm done. Everybody make their own decision. I just think that the only way to she's going to continue to do this to other people for other cases. Think about how that if you were one of those people, and I know there's probably listeners right now listening to this with me to say this, and I know Heather, you're one of them. I'm one of them.
Yeah.
I know there's other people out there. If that was you, just think about it. How did that make you feel? It made me feel like crap because I'm not here. We're all human beings. You've heard me say that numerous times. Even if I'm biting my tongue, which I was, I wasn't expecting that one apology this last time. Did I accept it? Yeah, but did I still have a different feeling? Yes. Did I still follow her? Yes. But you know what? Enough's enough. We can't allow people to continue to bully people.
Araya, yes, it was such a success. And I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, Araya, for showing up. And to me, that was you facing a fear too, because you did. And it was
Um,
awesome.
she was proud of you because when she heard your voice, she goes, "Is that Araya?"
I did.
Like
I did.
she screamed it at the phone.
I did. I was so
Araya is
happy.
tiny. Did you guys see her? She is tiny.
Who,
You'll be there
Araya?
tomorrow.
I don't
Aw.
think I met her. Were you there when I got there, or
No,
did
she
you
had left
leave?
I'm
already.
not gonna lie. When Araya
No.
showed up, I said,
Nothing.
who brought their kid? And then someone said, oh, that's Araya. And I'm like, oh, hi, welcome in.
Hey,
I
She's
Araya.
hope
so
you can
small and
join us
cute and tiny.
tomorrow.
Hey,
Yes, please do.
Araya. I
It's
told you
given you
the
guys
kid
never
small
liked
was
her
gonna
from the
haunt
beginning.
you.
Hold on real quick.
But
It's
how do you figure?
Hold on.
Did
yeah,
you not listen to me?
yeah, hold
Why
on.
don't you have
It's
something?
giving you guys never liked her from the beginning. Listen, I'm gonna speak on something real quick. I'm gonna speak on that because I've seen you in here like this whole time, and now you have 0 followers, so you can get blocked after I say what I'm gonna say. So, with that being said, I have said 100 million times that and I'm gonna name drop at this point. I've given Nicole so much respect, and I still do to a point. Okay, because there are some things that should be done and some things that should not be done. I do not agree with the screaming and the belittling and the carrying on and all that. I don't agree with that. That's not okay. I don't agree with what happened to with the other. I don't agree with any of that. Just like what happened with the other creators with me earlier, even today. The screaming, the name calling, the bashing, the making fun,
I mean,
we've been doing the same
Interrogating.
thing.
she used Paige and Jen and Trust. I mean, I was working with them and talking to them and communicating, keeping their spirits up high. They were doing interviews. They were helping as much as they could. And then
And
all of
nobody
a
says
sudden,
that she doesn't, though. No, hold on. I'm sorry. Nobody says that she doesn't put in the work. I think she does really good work.
yeah,
I think that she cares. It's just her deliverance is
crashing.
terrible. It's like terrible, you know?
There's one way
So,
of
but she
caring.
did message me tonight. Okay. And then she did come in the live and I put her up on my panel because Nicole and I worked side by side in the beginning. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if you guys, and a lot of
I
people do
remember.
know. Okay. Nicole and I worked side by side. We'd be up all night long, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, sitting there dissecting, making maps, doing things, doing this, doing that. The only time that I stepped away is because, and again, she could be listening and she could take it whatever way she wants. But when she holds the platform, nobody has a voice but her. So that's why I turned to my own platform because I decided that people would be able to have a voice here, not just me.
It
It's
also
not,
brings back, like, I don't know, I mean, when I was growing up, my mom would always say it's not the way that you it's not how you're doing it, it's how you're saying it. So like she
yes.
does do really good work. It's just the way that she says it and how she's approaching it that we don't like. She does phenomenal work. We've said that from the get-go. But it's the way that she like when Kimmy was up in the box, she was being interrogated like she was on the stand in court, which is one thing that we didn't like. That's the only thing that we said that we didn't like is the way that she approaches it. Instead of like when people come in our box, we or in Heather's box, she gives the platform. Everybody is told respectfully to mute themselves so the person who is talking can talk and they don't feel disrespected. Now there's times where it doesn't happen that way, but there's never been screaming in this life. There's never been yelling. There's never been a a rude comment in the comment section other than just yesterday. I think yesterday
I'm going
honestly
to
was
bed, guys. I love you guys. See you
I love you,
tomorrow.
Allie. Good
you
night.
night.
All right. I'll be up bright-eyed and bush shields. Okay.
Yep, we'll be here.
Okay.
Thank you for what you did today at the protest.
Absolutely. And
Yes,
every
thank you
day
for
until we
everything.
get answers.
Thank you.
But like I was saying, I have been in Heather's lives for a couple of times, and just recently I have actually started joining her lives. Where the other day I was on her live for almost
My
about
wife,
24
Sally.
hours. And I have never, until last
All right,
night when
Denise,
everything
can we
broke,
pause just for a quick second so we can see what Denise needed? She wanted up in a box. I just want to make sure everything.
I'm okay, guys. I just really, really, really wanted to say that I appreciate every single one of you tonight. You guys were all very kind, very loving. I'm a very quiet girl. You guys have probably already seen that with me. I'm very quiet. I don't speak out loud. I don't um try to get attention, whatever. Um, But I just wanted to say that every single one of you guys were very kind to me. It was a very peaceful protest, and I will try my hardest to be there tomorrow to support you guys. I want to do anything and everything that I can do to help. Um, I'm not working right now. I have a lot of health issues going on. Um, I am a behavior technician. I have worked for CMH. Um, so I don't know. I just want to help in any way I can. That's just all I wanted to say is I appreciate you all for being very kind.
Thank you for everything, Denise.
No, I'm trying. I'm not doing much. I'm not doing lives. I'm not, you know what I mean? I've just been going on all of your guys' lives and checking everything out and like listening, So um but anything that I can do to help, I will try my hardest, you guys. And if you guys need to text me or, call me or just anything, I'm here, okay?
Awesome. Thank you. Have a good night.
You guys too. Thank you so very much.
Araya, you want to talk?
Yeah, I do.
You haven't been to process.
Go right ahead, baby. You got the floor.
I mean, I think we could do tomorrow a lot differently because, like, with the music and everything, we could have played it a lot louder since Courtney actually tried to drown us out.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We already have speakers set up. We've got there's a lot of stuff. If you haven't, because I'm not sure if you were in here, but they made a Facebook. Maureen, want to bring it up?
I'm
They
already
made
in it.
you're already in it. Okay, good. So they're in that group. They're gonna put some of the things that people are going to be bringing and stuff like that. So I do know that some speakers were some of them and stuff like that. So I do know that is all already in place because they said the same thing about them trying to drown out. And they're bringing megaphones or something like that. I heard.
Yes, at least that's the plan.
Right. And again, Aria, sweetheart, I really just want to say that I'm proud of you because to me, as hard as it is, I feel like even doing that today was like facing a fear for you because that woman literally threatened you and we all heard it. So to
Threats don't really scare me though.
well, I kind of get that, but
Heather, I know you were worried about Araya, so I did pull her off to the side for a moment and talk to her and tried to make sure she felt comfortable and that, nobody there was against her.
right. Oh, well, I appreciate that because I feel like she does need to be protected because she was attacked so much in that situation.
I don't know if you've seen my comment when she did or heard me when she did make when Heather did say is that Araya. I did ask to make sure that my little sister is protected because she is my ride or die, and we've been friends for a really long time. That's why when somebody said she was short, I was like, ha ha ha. I love you, Araya. I'm sorry.
That's only because I beat you with a flip flop.
Shut up. That really hurt. Don't tell people.
I mean,
Everybody
honestly, let's be
knows.
honest here. None of us had to protect her. She had Brute with her, and yeah, he
Oh,
kind of made sure.
Not only that, I'm pretty
like
strong
like
myself.
like she just said, she beat me with ice. I'm 5'4", and she beat me with a freaking flip flop when we were a kid. Like I was crying for my mom to come protect me.
Never
Well,
once did I feel unsafe tonight. I am pretty sure everybody had everybody's back there. It
I
was
felt
it
pretty
was very.
safe the whole time.
yeah, you guys, they didn't seem like they felt unsafe. I though the
I Sorry, not to interrupt, but I'm in the list making mode. Um, if anybody has any high vis vests that they can bring, or any like hunter orange to wear, just because we are on like a pretty curvy road, bring those. And also, if we could wear black or purple or blue for Rebecca, I think that would be good too.
I've got the black covered.
I also want to say, how fucking awesome is it that the news is going to be there, y'all? The news, y'all.
I'm looking forward to them being there
Finally,
tonight.
we have had no Becca coverage in the news for going on now 4 days.
You know, I was about to go check that.
So
Hold
I was checking this morning. It has not been anything new as of noon today for 3 days. So thank God someone will be there to cover it and put it back in the news.
I mean, I straight
Merch.
up
All
called
of those
Courtney
high
out
vis
the whole
vests
time I was
that when
there.
we went to the high vis vests that we had when we went and did the tornado relief thing.
Yeah.
Where did all those go?
Your garage or my garage?
Okay, I think your brother has some too. So guess what? I think this will be a great thing to do because I don't have to worry about sizes and it ain't going to cost anybody anything.
Okay,
I will
perfect.
look for them first thing in the morning and I will put where's Becca on the back of them with her picture. And then we'll
Okay,
just
perfect.
let how many ever vests we have, they can just everybody can put one on.
I am putting out a little blurb, a little flyer on the Book of Faces page with what we're trying to do and some guidelines to follow. Like staying out of our side of the road, not invoking violence, staying peaceful, not engaging, being respectful. Just so everybody is aware that that's what we're doing. Because some of the comments in the live today that I was picking up were a little crazy. And I just want to make sure that nobody's going to show up tomorrow with those crazy thought that that's going to happen.
Okay, on your list, put down the Viz vest and put down the microphone. Put down your sister has a battery operated megaphone. So put that down. You guys used that on your vacation to Tennessee.
I know that baby's loud.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that
Okay.
from her. Um, put
Perfect.
down the gas powered crock pot. Someone forget half
Oh
this
yeah, you
stuff.
making your famous chili?
I am.
Ooh, yummy. Okay.
For real though, Sally.
on. Oh. All right, you guys. I hate to cut this short because, you know, I love you, all of you, and I do
No, that's
not want,
okay.
but I am exhausted. I'm going to go jump in the shower and I'm going to try to get an actual good night's sleep instead of like 3 hours.
Good
Well,
night,
you get
Heather.
some sleep, Heather.
Miss Merch, go live. Go live for a minute.
Yeah, if anyone wants to continue talking, I'll probably go live. I'm wired and will not be getting any sleep for at least another hour or so.
Oh, well, if you go live, then I will, after I get out of the shower, I'll probably stalk your live.
Okay, that's fine. You can
All
jump with the
right.
dogs if you want to.
Of,
Thanks,
absolutely.
Sarah.
But you've been live all day. You probably need a break. A
I,
brain break.
yeah,
Wait,
I'm just really tired.
her live
Er,
is gonna be like Heather's live. We ain't putting up with no BS in there.
No, 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 no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
No. All
Okay.
right. Love you guys. Bye.
All right. Bye, Heather.
Bye, Heather.